J Bills for Media Spotlight UK reunited with Astrid Wett. I mean, I've just seen it. What a press conference. There's fish flying, then there's pushes, then super soakers were coming out as well. I mean, wow, like the rivalry is strong between you two.
Yeah, absolutely. I mean, I wasn't expecting the fish, so I'm kind of glad that I had my water gun under there, the super soaker. But yeah, it was very eventful. I feel like, I just think she's so cheeky coming in here with my own belt. So that's why I tried to grab it off her. Still haven't got it. But yeah, I'm glad that it was fire because it's going to be a foreshadowing of what's going to happen on Saturday.
I mean, of course, obviously, this is all set up under your promotions. I mean, for our audience, I mean, I know about it, but for our audience, like, you know, why Astrid Wett Promotions, Productions, like, how did it all come to light? Because obviously, you were trying to get a fight on Misfits, and it hasn't worked out for you. So just explain to our audience, like, how it got to this.
So I've been on to Misfits since my last fight in March that I want to fight again. But they were giving me girls who, one, I don't even know, or two, people know that I'm friends with, like publicly. And it just didn't make sense to me because the reason why we box is because we're social media influencers, we're doing it to settle beef. And if I don't have any beef with these girls, then what's the point? Then we've got to fake it, and then it's stupid. When I said to Misfits, I've got a girl who I've got massive beef with, people want to see us fight, and they just wouldn't put it on, which I kind of understand because if I did fight, it would be for the belt. And if it's a belt fight, then it should be a challenge. And Alexia Grace, she's not going to be any challenge for me on Saturday. She is getting battered.
So take me back to where it started with all this rivalry, because was it over TikTok? Was it like the rivalry started from there? Like, how did it all come about to even begin with?
So after my last fight, I said a few names that I would like to fight next in a jokey way. Like one of the people was Katie Price.
Yes, I heard you say, yeah.
So of course that's not going to happen. Like it was a joke. And at the time, Alexia was getting a lot of slick on social media. Like not people don't like her. She's got a really annoying voice. She does these really annoying like dance things with her bum. So I was like, do you know what? I'm going to do the public a favor and I'm going to call her out. And but it was as a joke. Like I said, Katie Price, Alexia Grace, and a girl called GK Barry, all three people who I would never expect to fight. It was just a jokey TikTok. But she took it really seriously and kind of was offended that I was using her name for clout. I don't know what clout she's talking about. But after that, she basically said, yes, I'll fight, but I didn't take her seriously because she'd never had a fight before. I wanted a challenge. And then that's when she came to the press conference at Misfits number 7 and threw a whole bucket.
Yeah, because I remember I spoke to you the last time about it, and literally I saw like your trailer. And big shout out to you for mentioning us as part of it as well, because yeah, a lot of teams that have been at that press conference or all lead up to this, they've documented to this point of your rivalry. So how good is it that you're able to see that, and obviously it's gonna all culminate on your fight this Saturday?
Yeah, I think it's great. Like I said, with social media influencing, a lot of it, like Wade said up there, 80% of it is promotion. Obviously, a lot of our beef, a lot of the antics that have gone on has been very public. Not to say that I've enjoyed it. Like, I don't enjoy water being thrown at me, but she was very clever doing it at the press conference because there were so many cameras on it. So, yeah, I'm glad that people are seeing it, they're seeing the rivalry, because I think it makes them want to see this fight even more.
And this whole setup, like, I've seen you like work with the lights, like that no corners have been cut.
Yeah.
So how important is it for you to make sure that you're getting the best production for something that you're starting out, essentially, your own production? How important is that to you?
It's very important because at the end of the day, the only reason why I'm here and I'm in this position and I'm on social media is because of the people that support me and support whoever is fighting. So yeah, I think it's really important to try and put on a show that's entertaining for the fans, give them something to watch. But yeah, like you said, it's my first promotion. I want it to do well, and then potentially we'll move on to others. So yeah, I'm just really excited to put on a show. I know there's been a few hiccups. I'm trying my best. But yeah, I'm just really excited for the fans to see it.
And what did you make of the open workout yesterday? I was watching it live on YouTube. Obviously, she's been doing it for 4 months, and obviously you've been around for a year. Like, what did you honestly make of her technique and in terms of what you saw in the ring?
I mean, for 4 months, it's not bad, I can't lie. But she is not on the same level as I am. I'm not a boxer. I'm not good at boxing. But I've been doing this for a year. I've been sparring. I've been training. I've been doing sprints. I've been doing so much work for boxing because I want to do it. And this is why I was on to Misfits about fighting as well. I want to fight. So I don't think she realises how determined I am. And like she said earlier, I've got a lot to lose. If I lose on my own promotion, then I'm screwed, basically. So yeah, it's really important for me to work hard and just prove to everybody that I will do whatever it takes to beat Alexia on Saturday.
And of course, obviously, you guys made the challenge earlier. Like, should it be that she wins against you, that she would then you guys go on Misfits and then challenge you for the belt for real?
Yeah.
Like, you made that deal, so yeah, you're ready. So it seems.
I'm so ready, and that was an easy deal to make, because I know she's not going to win on Saturday. Like, it's not happening, and I feel like, this is her first event. I remember how nervous I felt on my first event, and those nerves are going to kick into action on fight night, and that's either going to help you or it's going to mess you up. If it helps her, fair, she's still not going to be good enough to beat me. If it doesn't help her, then she's absolutely screwed.
And finally, like, not to look past your fight with Alexia Grace, but obviously, the rivalry between you and Elle Brooke has been ongoing. That's another thing that's been going on. And obviously, you must have seen her last fight with Julie Poker. Obviously, what did you make of that in terms of that fight? And are we really, truly expecting to see you guys in the ring? Because it seems destiny at this point.
I mean, I've said a million times I would fight Elle Brooke, but it's really, really strange how many times she's avoided it, or said that she won't fight me, or mentioned about the weight. I would fight Elle Brooke tomorrow if it was at the right weight. Like, I feel like I could beat her. With her fight with Julie, like, I wish her all the best. She wins some, you lose some. Boxing is not an easy sport. I don't think she looked great, but she went up against a tough opponent. I was expecting better from her. She trains with quite high-end trainers. But yeah, I wish her all the best. We'll see if it happens in the future.
Obviously, bearing in mind with the amount of opponents that she's been having, they've been like taller opponents, weight classes higher than her. So obviously, she's had a tough run. So from an outside perspective, I guess. But you're looking at it and say, like, maybe it's not as good from what you're saying on your part.
Yeah, I just think it was kind of silly to take on those opponents when they've got those kind of advantages over you. Boxing should be as fair as it possibly can be. So yeah, fighting people that is above your weight class who are miles taller than you, I don't think it was a very smart choice from her. But you know what? She wanted the challenge. She wanted to try and prove that she could do it, and she couldn't with Julie, so maybe she'll go back to people that are her own size.
And finally, can we see more of Astrid Wett Productions? Can we see this as... Obviously, with your fight this Saturday, are you looking to do more of this now? Because obviously you've set the standard for, the production we've seen for the past couple of days.
I really hope so. If it does well, then absolutely. But this has been quite a lot of work. There's been a few hiccups already, so apologies. But yeah, hopefully we'll see how it goes on Saturday.
Well, I wish you all the best. It's highly anticipated. If fish are thrown, super soakers are used. I dread to think what will happen on the weigh-in and on fight night tomorrow, on Saturday. So I wish you both the best and kill it in production.
Thank you very much.